Welcome. I'm back with another session, another chapter reading from Genesis. You're with the Nasty Pastor, and I'm not going to keep a long opening, a long introduction. I'm going to go and get into chapter, I believe we left off on 9. I'm going to go and get into chapter 10 of Genesis. Let's roll. Nations descended from Noah. Now this is the genealogy of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and sons were born to them after the flood. The sons of Japheth was Gomer, Magog, Madai, Javan, Tabah, Meshech, and Tyrus. The sons of Gomer were Ashkenaz, Rapah, and Togarmah. The sons of Javan were Elijah, Tarshish, Kittim, and Adonam. From these, the coastland peoples of the Gentiles were separated into their lands, everyone according to his language, according to their families and to their nations. The sons of Ham were Cush, Mizraim, Put, and Canaan. The sons of Cush were Sabah, Havilah, Sabah, Ramah, and Sabtachah. And the sons of Ramah were Sheba and Dedan. Cush begot Nimrod. He began to be a mighty one on the earth. Know y'all heard the name Nimrod before. That name has been passed along through the generations. And yeah, powerful man, powerful name. He began to be mighty one on the earth. He was a mighty hunter before the Lord. Therefore it is said, like Nimrod, the mighty hunter before the Lord. And the beginning of his kingdom was Babel, Erech, Akkad, and Calneh in the land of Shinar. From the land he went to Assyria and built Nineveh, Rehoboth, Calah. Now I want to pause this for a minute because see there are some things being speaked about the Syrians, about Syria, and there has been knowledge, proof, evidence that human remains go back the same as human remains go back in Egypt. You know what I mean? In Kemet, you know what I mean? In Upper Egypt and ancient Kemet, you know what I mean? So when I say to you this, Noah, Shem, Ham, you know what I mean? All of Noah's sons, all of Noah's grandkids come from Moses. Their teachings, their bloodline come from Moses. So now that there is a lot of talk about Syria, I want to say this to you. You know what I mean? I stand on the fact that what Moses took out of Africa, he took into the Middle East. He took into which in return traveled into Europe, traveled into Asia. You feel me? Mizraim begot Ledem, Anamim, Lebahem, Nephtahim, Pathrusim, and Calcium, from whom came the Philistines and Calphotrim. Now you see Philistines is used in today's language. You know what I mean? Now, you see from Moses, a lot of branches came out of it. A lot of branches. His grandkids, his great-grandkids went on to become rulers in the Middle East, become rulers in some of Europe. The Jebusite and Amorite and the Girgashite the Hivite, the Archite, and the Sinite, the Arvadite, and Samarite, and the Hamahite. Afterward, the families of the Canaanites were dispersed. And the border of Canaanites was from Sidon, as you go toward Gerar as far as Gaza. Then as you go towards Sodom, Gomorrah, Ammah, and Zebulun as far as Lasha. These were the sons of Ham, according to their families, according to their languages, in their lands, and in their nations. And children were born also to Shem, the father of all the children of Eber, the brother of Japheth, the elder. The sons of Shem were Elam, Ashur, Arphaxad, Lud, and Aram. The sons of Aram were Uz, Hul, Gether, and Mash. Arphaxad begot Salah, and Salah begot Eber. To Eber were born two sons. The name of one was Peleg, for in his days the earth was divided, and his brother's name was Joktan. Joktan begot Almadad, Shelepeth, Hazamavesh, Jerah, Hadaram, Uzzah, Dikala, Abal, Abamahal, Sheba, Aphar, Havilah, and Jabal. All these were the sons of Joktan. And their dwelling place was from Mesha, as you go towards Sephar, the mountains of the east. These were the sons of Shem, according to their families, according to their languages, in their lands, according to their nations. These were the families of the sons of Noah, according to their generations in their nations, and from these and nations were divided on the earth after the flood. Well, that's the end of chapter 10. And we got into Noah's kids, Noah's grandkids, how they went on and, started their family, forged their life, forged their teachings, their way of life, their thoughts upon this earth, which in return, as I said, us Africans, us African Americans, us from out of the black community, let's not get mad at Moses. Let's not get mad at Moses' bloodline for how things re-entered Africa. We've been through a lot. We've been through a lot. Our ancestors has been through a lot. We are healing. We need to stop taking on their pain, their grief. We need to stop looking back in the past and blaming the past for something that didn't go your way in the now. Things are a lot better, a whole lot better. We have a judicial system that we can fight laws. We have appeal processes where that if what was done to you unjust was not giving a suffice how to put it, a condition upon you that you said, okay, I feel that this compensation from that action, I'm cool. Okay, we have appeal systems, appeal processes where that we can go against that judge ruling. We could hear another panel of judges rule upon that judge or that jury ruling. So I say this to you once again, we're a long way from slavery. We are a long way from forced slavery. We are a long way from not knowing how to read, write, talk, listen, and speak. We're a long way from that. A long way. So be thankful. Be thankful that we had great leaders like Martin Luther King. We had great leaders like Harriet Tubman. We had great school teachers to teach our ancestors, to not give up on our ancestors. I've never been a teacher. I've had many teachers through my education process in public school. But we have beat down on our teachers. We have made it where that the black teachers in the black community don't even want to teach our babies. You feel me? They don't want to teach our babies. They rather suck up to the powers that be to keep a job that when this career is over and you run into one of your students that you did not teach good education to, you to blame. That child don't have to say you to blame. That child parents don't have to say you to blame. Your conscience gonna tell you you're to blame. So I say this to you young black African American teachers. Teach these babies. They're our future. Our future should not always come from out the suburbs. Our future can come from out of these projects. You feel me? Our future can come from these minorities. You feel me? They have a voice. They have a way of looking at life. They are problem solvers. Anywho, once again, I am the Nasty Pastor. Please go to Only Faith Ministries over on the YouTube channel. Subscribe. Scroll through the readings. You know what I mean? We're on Genesis now, but you can find all the 4 chapters of Revelations reading. Anywho, once again, it's 2024. Let's keep pushing ahead. We are building. We are destroying. We are tearing down the hate, the vengeance, the vindictiveness, the jealousy. We're going to tear that down in 2024. You got me? I love you, and I'm out.